All right, we're going to talk about the optimal way to sit. A lot of people, unfortunately, in our society, we're forced to sit for long periods of time. And it's really important to have a strategy on the best way to sit that doesn't put too much strain into the low back and actually gives your hips an opportunity to help and support your spine. So there's really two options we have when we sit down. We can sit on what's called our sit bones, which are these two bones here in the pelvis, right at the bottom here. They're called sit bones because we're supposed to sit on them, all right? That's option one, which is the better option. Option two is we can sit more on our butt. And sitting on our butt looks like this. Okay? We're rocked back onto the butt and we're actually sitting on this orange bone here, which is the sacrum. Okay? When you sit on your sacrum gets very unhappy. And if you can see, when you're leaning back and sitting on your sacrum, your whole spine actually goes back. All right? And if you now go forward to your computer or whatnot, you have some of your spine going backwards and some of your spine going forwards. The spine does not like going in two different directions from its neighbor. The spine likes to go together in the same direction. When you sit on your sit bones, you'll see that the sacrum is in a more upright position relative to when you sit on your butt here. When you're up on your sit bones, you're off of your sacrum, your spine is more upright, and then when you lean forward, you can actually lean forward and rock forward on your sit bones. So when you get onto a chair and you have to sit, you want to try your best to get on your sit bones, sit back in the chair, and then when you have to rock forward, you're rocking on the sit bones and the spine follows your pelvis. Let's look at an example. Okay, so we're going to look at the two ways that we can be sitting. First, we'll look at sitting on the butt. So Luke's going to sit down on this chair, and he's going to sit with his pelvis more rocked back. So he's now sitting more on the meat of the hips, which is his butt bones, and you can see that his lower spine is shooting back this way, and his upper body's a little bit more rounded in this position. Okay, this is sitting on that orange bone, sitting on your sacrum. What we want to do is we want to help Luke out here, and we're going to have him rock forward on his sit bones. So now he's on his sit bones, and now we're going to have him scoot his butt back. So that is now his sacrum is actually against the seat here, and now he can sit up, and you can notice that his posture is much better. He's sitting up on his sit bones, and if he had to lean forward, he can lean forward from his pelvis. Okay? When he was on his butt, so let's scoot you back down, and now he had to lean forward, he's going to lean forward more with his spine, which is going to create more strain in the spine and through the neck and through the shoulders. So sticking that butt out as far as you can and scooting as far back in your chair as you can and then sitting up puts you in a much better position posturally. This is something you can not only do at your desk at work, but also in your car. Make sure when you get in your car that you stick your butt out, shoot it as far back into the seat as possible, and then sit up, and you'll have a much happier spine.